from the show, we have award-winning actors Killing Eve star Jodie Comer and star of Elvis, Austin Butler. They're here to talk about their very stylish...
Friday we saw pop star turned painter IAN Watkins, H from Steps, meet some of the shortlisted artists hoping to get their artwork on the walls of the world-famous Royal Academy of Art's summer exhibition. And tonight H will be live from the Academy, ready to reveal who has been successful.
Their reactions to seeing their artwork displayed on those walls for the very first time is a lovely moment not to be missed. And H will also be with Nick Grimshaw, who has a very special job to do now that the exhibition is open to the public. Like the dream team there.
The dream team, they're ready to go.
Live on BBC One and iPlayer with Roman Kemp.
And Alex Jones. Now, there is a big debate straight after us on BBC One. But
yes, straight from the set of his latest TV series, Steve Coogan is here to tell us why he just can't say goodbye to Alan Partridge.
Coming up, after he showed us his artistic side last week, IAN Watkins, H from Steps, meets the artists, professional and amateur, including Joe Lycett, who are competing to have their work displayed at the Royal Academy's summer exhibition.
But first, Swift, because the world's biggest pop star Taylor Swift is stepping out at Murrayfield as she brings her record-breaking Eras tour to the UK.
Yeah, but it's not just Edinburgh that's being swarmed by Swifties, as Kevin...
And now then, once a year, every artist in the country, no matter their backgrounds or experience, has a chance to have their work shown at the famous Royal Academy of Arts. A place, of course, that's also home to the work of masters like Constable and Michelangelo.
Yeah, last week we saw pop star and passionate painter IAN Watkins, H from Steps, and his gorgeous landscapes of the Welsh countryside. So we sent him to meet the hopefuls.
Every year the Royal Academy opens its doors to give everybody the chance of having their work included in their summer exhibition. I've had lots of exhibitions, but I've never ever had my work shown in a place like this.
Entries are capped at 16,500 works of art. Once that number is met, submissions are closed and judging begins by a committee made up of Royal Academy members. Last year, hopeful Alice from Amersham made it through.
Don't think I have any words.
With space this year for only around 1,700 pieces of art, competition to be selected for the summer exhibition is fierce.
You've come very prepared. Well done. You look like a walk-in piece of art.
Thank you.
First, you have to get through the online process, and then you're invited here to drop off your work, and then it's judged in the flesh. And I'm a little bit scared for them.
Love that. I wonder who did that.
Comedian Joe Lycett has had success and rejection.
It's like one of my favourite parts of the year. I've submitted, could be 10 times now.
This year, his hopes rest with Gary Clam.
I'd made a pot and I had a bit of leftover clay and I just started fiddling with it and it started to look a bit like a clam, so I sort of went with it. I really like it. It's one of my favourite pieces I've made. See you soon.
You look like you're wearing your painting. This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Neera Sehgal from London hopes her Indian textile art will wow the judges.
This is Indian woodblock on Lokta paper, which is handmade paper. It's based on my childhood garden. It has attachments to my parents and their homes.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
This is the second time Neera has submitted her work, but it's the first time she's made the shortlist.
What would it mean to you to go further?
Gosh, it's a lifetime goal to have my work hanging on the walls there. It would mean the world, yes.
I paint as well, so I completely understand how you feel. It's like you're putting a little piece of yourself out there.
This is definitely a piece of me.
Neera is one of only a few thousand to make the shortlist.
That's a rather large package, sir. It's nice and shiny. I love. So that's Tim. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness! Did you take that picture?
Yeah.
And it's not manipulated.
I was
in
swimming
any way.
at the time. I had to run back to the car because I didn't know the ship was there. And then all of a sudden the fog lifted, and there I was.
The theme of the exhibition is making space. Hoping the judges will be impressed by her painting is Rebecca Harrington from Sussex.
The artwork is called Lolly and Perenne, number 2. My painting's about looking at the space around you in a way that you wouldn't normally have considered it before.
When she's not creating art, Rebecca is a part-time teaching assistant at a primary school.
This is the first time I have even contemplated submitting a work to the Royal Academy, and I'm completely dining out on the fact that I have been shortlisted, because I know it's a really, really, really tough selection process.
Are you nervous?
Artist and printmaker Kate Gibb hopes her work Inside Out will win over the judges.
It looks like it's displayed in a record vinyl box.
It is literally that. About a flower, you know, evolving and opening up from the inside out. I mean, I thought of the image before the title, but that's fine. First time I've ever applied. The thought of not getting in too much.
I'm trying to pluck up the courage to enter something.
I know, why haven't you?
It's so personal, isn't it?
It is, but this is for anyone.
With all the shortlisted works delivered, the committee review them in person. It's a selection process that largely hasn't changed for more than 250 years. The art handlers present every piece to the judges on a wooden stool, used for this sole purpose since 1861.
Now the hopefuls have an anxious wait ahead of them to see if their work has made it. From what I've seen, the judges have a really, really tough job ahead of them. The standard is incredible. But after all, this is the Royal Academy.
Oh, the summer exhibition is fantastic, and make sure you don't miss Monday's show when we'll be exclusively revealing who's been selected for the exhibition. Good luck to everybody. It's a big deal, isn't it?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Now, we hear, Ms Rice,
Ms Rice,
that you are quite an artist yourself.
Part of Maggie Hambling's masterclass, basically. So I meet up with her every Thursday with a gang of people.
Look at this.
And paint with her. And in fact, I've got a programme. I've just made a programme where I take her around Suffolk and we look at all the places that have sort of made her paintings. He does these huge seascapes from the North Sea and everything. And that goes out on Radio 4 next week, actually. But no, I do paint. But I have tried to get something in the summer exhibition.
Have you?
Failed.
Well,
I tried
next
once.
year.
Yeah,
But it is a wonderful exhibition to go to.
Yes.
It's just great to see people from everywhere having
such a
go.
range.
Such a lovely range.
100%. Well, look, there is something that if people are wondering what to do this weekend, what they can get involved in, what they can, watch, what have they got? Alan. Do Strictly, if he was given the opportunity.
I wouldn't, but I think Alan most certainly would.
Yes.
Yeah, and would take it very seriously. Well, that's true, and because if I do, like I say, if the singularity occurs, then I might do it as Alan for, I don't know, for comic relief or something, but not as me. No, thanks.
Would Alan wear a glittery all-in-one jumpsuit kind of vibe?
He wouldn't do it ironically or humorously. He'd want to win, and if he didn't, he would be very, very bitter.
It has to happen. It's too good. Yeah. Chris will be back on tour with his new stand-up show, Yonks, next year, and tickets are on sale right now.
Yeah, that's it for tonight. Thanks so much to all of our guests, Steve, Chris and Anneka.
I'll be back on Monday with Hollywood stars Austin Butler and Jodie Comer, and Morning Live will be back also on Monday after the 3-week break, 9:30 BBC One. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.